Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about Immaculate, I want to talk spoilers, and I want to talk about the movie as a whole. And I already did a review for this movie, non-spoiler review that is, so you can go ahead and watch that. And if you want to know about some of the story beats and about the main twist of the movie, you can watch this. You can keep on watching this video. So yeah, Immaculate. I enjoyed this movie, and in my non-spoiler review, I said that this movie is sort of similar to movies like The Nun or Annabelle, but that's not really true. I mean, it is sort of because there are a lot of jump scares in this movie, which is like completely unnecessary because I think that the story of this movie can totally stand on its own and you don't really need jump scares, because again, I thought that the story was actually well done and it was well acted by everyone in the movie. But yeah, this movie, I really liked it, and again, it wasn't really supernatural. There was almost nothing supernatural about this movie. Even though, again, I said, in my non spoiler review that this movie is sort of similar to movies like The Nun or Annabelle, but it's, really not. But again, I, didn't want to say anything that would that would spoil the movie, that would spoil the surprise, because but again, like, there are similarities to The Nun, obviously, because you have a bunch of nuns in the movie, but also again, the jump scares in this movie were just so unnecessary because there are a lot of gross scenes in this movie. So I don't think that you really needed the jump scares. But yeah, they revealed that, and yeah, also in my non-spoiler review, I said that it was like an abbey, but it's actually called a convent, right? I think. Yeah, it's called a convent, not I mean, it was an abbey kind of, but convent is like a bunch of nuns or monks living together, like as a community. So I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense. So yeah, it is a convent, and there's this priest, and he basically wants to, make like his goal basically is to make like one nun pregnant, even though even though they're all virgins. But he wants to do that, so it is sort of this magical thing, and this miracle, but it's manufactured, and it's fake basically, right? And Cecilia is their goal, and they, to a certain extent, they succeeded, right? So Cecilia gets pregnant, and they're like, "Oh, you're a virgin." Yeah, it's like, we made sure, you're a virgin. This is a miracle. And she's like, "What?" She's very surprised, right? And then she finds out that, oh my god, yeah, this is just like an evil plan by this convent. Well, not really an evil plan, but it's never really explained, what they want to do, because, they don't want to let anyone out. Like, they pretty much kill anyone who tries to escape or speak out, in the convent itself. So it never really was explained in the movie, like, what would they do with like this, this miracle child, like what's their like actual goal. But I thought that the reveal was okay-ish. You know, it wasn't like it definitely was great, because I hadn't, because again, and I want to stress this. I don't recommend watching trailers for horror movies because usually they spoil the whole movie. So I haven't watched a single trailer for Immaculate, and so I was sort of surprised by the reveal, and it was interesting. It was interesting, and but yeah, it wasn't like amazing. I wasn't like, oh my god, this is insane. I was like, this is cool. Again, in my non-spoiler review, I talked about the fact that the cinematography is really good, and the acting is really good, and both of that is like true, big time. I really loved Sydney Sweeney in this. I thought that her performance was really strong. So was the her friends in the movie, in the convent, like that one girl, I think, like that other girl, is what was the other girl's name? Isabel, like the one that did that. I Yeah, that was she wasn't her friend really, right? But yeah, no, that what was her friend's name? I don't know, I forgot. But again, that's not the point. Everybody in the movie was like really good. Like the acting was really good, and I am really glad that they had a lot of like, actual Italians in the movie. That sort of gave it a lot of credibility. That was good. I enjoyed the fact that there were a lot of Italian actors in this. That was good. And again, the cinematography and the atmosphere also really good. So yeah, the fact that there were so many jump scares in like the first half of the movie, that was just so unnecessary, because the story itself about Cecilia getting pregnant even though she's a virgin, and it's like this miracle, is it not? I thought that was interesting enough, and the jump scares were just so unnecessary. But yeah, this is sort of my spoiler review for Immaculate. I enjoyed this, but it wasn't just as good as I was expecting this to be, because again, I was maybe expecting a little bit more, but again, what I got was pretty decent. Again, and I really enjoyed the way the movie looked. That was just it just looked really nice, and the performances were also really great, and the plot itself was entertaining enough. And I was the only one in that movie theater, which was absolutely insane. Anyway, guys, this was my spoiler review for Immaculate. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.